Just listen to that. Pretty much the birds in the background. Hi guys, good afternoon. And are you looking to purchase a country home within Andalucia? Then my name is Tim Whiteley and I'm going to present you Villa El Cerillo. And this is another new exclusive listing for VillaSolutions. We've been around for 24 years now, coming up to, and I really am excited to present this property. We are looking at a completely one level property of some over 220 square meter build. There's covered terraces, there is 3 ensuite bedrooms, very large. The land and access is via concrete, okay, connecting directly to Alcaucin village over to this direction here. And it's about a 15-minute walk, okay? But the nice thing is you're traversing pretty much across the mountain. In there we've got the national park, beautiful hidden gem of Alcaucin, and then the land, like I say, belongs to this plot. It's all been terraced. There's lots of fruit trees, and it goes up to pretty much that top olive tree up there. Here we've got water deposito, and also we got a big gas storage tank for the central heating and hot water. This property, guys, has so many extras just in landscaping alone. You've got a separate parking area up here, okay? Then you've got the steps leading into that gated off area, for kind of work area basically, which is nicely covered with the yuccas. But then your terraces, and again, walls at the front and the side of the property are all built and painted. And then we've got nice steps leading down to the pool area, okay? Just beyond this point here is a no-through road, and there's only, I think, 3 properties. So very minimal traffic, great for security. And I just think this position is really, really interesting. The property's been very well kept. We've got a covered terrace here, okay, with the fabric roof. This is the area for the pump, okay, for the pool. Nice sized pool, 8x4 internal, with the steps on the side there. And then those patio doors are directly off a huge kitchen. You can see at the back here, there's a proper concrete with steel retaining wall, which is very important up in the mountains. But we've got a property with character. It's got beautiful landscape gardens, pathways throughout, different parking areas as well. There's an auto gate on that arm there. But yeah, I think the drone footage really is going to set this off. But you've got southwesterly views straight across to Comares and distant view of Lake Vinuela. Beautiful gardens, guys. A lot of love, care, money and attention has gone into this property. And I'm pleased to say, after talking with our owner just this afternoon, what he's decided to do is put on a fixed price, a reduced fixed price, okay? So I valued the property at 625,000 euros, literally this afternoon. I've known the property for some years. And because there's just, standard, obviously the property's over 20 years old, some bits and pieces that need doing, painting, bits and bobs. He doesn't live here permanently. So basically we are going in at a sold as seen price at 589,000 euros, 950. Okay, so it's essentially going to be sold fully furnished at that price. There is no negotiations. I think it's worth every penny, reflective of its current condition. And I just feel you're going to see more and more kind of, let's say, value throughout this whole video. You got this beautiful arched covered terrace here with the blue awnings. There you get to see more of the national park that's green all year round. There are properties dotted around, but they're all different shapes and sizes. Paperwork is in place. This is very, very nice. Okay, so as we come through the pathway here, that's the main front door. It's beautiful, solid wood, really, really nice, proper security locks as well. I'm going to show you around the house first. So this is the Titanic terrace, they call it, because literally you can lean over here and you have the whole valley to look at. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, so we're just coming into summer 2025 now. There's still a lot of colour in the gardens. They've been shaped, they've been nurtured. There's a huge covered terrace over there I'm going to show you now, which is very impressive. Could be ideal for perhaps yoga schools or just whatever you fancy, to be honest, but it's huge. And then here is patio doors leading off the kind of entrance hall, our entrance snug. Again, walls, wooden beams, pathways, lighting. There's lighting everywhere. And then into this huge covered terrace. Now look at that. I think this is one of the biggest covered terraces I've seen, all done properly with wood effect concrete beams. Okay, you have got these cross beams again, which are solid wood, but the size of the pillars throughout this whole property, the build is really, really good. Inside here we have a storeroom, okay, an archway leading through to the back of the house. Again, there you can see proper concrete retaining walls, but we're built on rock, okay, so it's a very, very solid build. And I think, you know, whoever's going to see this property is going to love it. Okay, there's the layout, the character around every kind of corner, and what you're getting for your money, I think is fantastic. Okay, so I'm just going to show you this other seating area. You've got beautiful rocks laid throughout the palm tree gardens as well. Olive trees everywhere. There's so many big olive trees. Stone steps leading up to a little seating area. But again, this has all been created by the current owner. So you've got this lovely seating area here with artificial grass and a great reading spot, sheltered from the winds. Again, there are nooks and crannies both inside and outside of this property, which are very, very useful. There's irrigation throughout, all on automatic timers. Okay, that's right the way up to the top of the plot. And then the septic tank, which is all in, is located at the bottom there. And across the road, there's actually another piece of land still belonging to this property. Okay, so I think Villa El Cerillo, sorry, is going to generate a lot of interest. Okay, so let's take a quick look inside. We've got a log store here, more storage on the side of that storeroom. Beautiful covered terrace with arches, and then you get a kind of real nice effect. Again, the lighting throughout the whole property, it's white and blue lights. We are going to try and get some of those photos across to you in our details. So let's take a look inside. So, like I say, a one-level property. So we've got this beautiful covered terrace. Again, double patio doors there and here, leading straight out onto your view. The seating area, I think this is probably going to be the most common seating area, because you just got a great, nice crosswind coming through, view over the pool area, and then these really impressive entrance wooden doors leading through into what is a big living room. Okay, this is the kind of snug, sorry, should I say. So we've got air conditioning in, we've got patio doors pretty much off every room, to be honest. Look at that, just flows out really nicely onto that raised terrace there. Again, you get a nice feeling in here. It's not just a square or rectangular room, it's been divided. The flooring I absolutely love, and you've got this throughout the whole property. It's really nice. It hasn't dated, a lot like the bathrooms have not dated. You've got central heating, obviously running off that big gas storage cylinder. AC units, they're all functioning. You know, obviously they're probably, some of them may be overdue for a slight upgrade, but essentially, again, reflected in the reduced price. Dining into lounge area. big, impressive wood burner here with that wooden mantelpiece. Again, there's just really nice features. Brick archways going into the kitchen there. Again, double patio doors. You could redo the sofas in here if necessary. Dining, snug through there. And then through the archway into a huge kitchen. Okay, so it's solid wood, again, solid wood units, downlighters throughout. Okay, it's got so many units, both up and down. Granite tops with some nice features again. Gas hob, most people prefer to cook on gas. Again, nice tiles on the backsplash. Ovens at the right level, and then your patio doors going straight out onto barbecue area, covered terrace and pool. Oh yeah, this is it's ticking so many boxes. Okay, so let's do the bedrooms. So we have the kind of bedroom quarters through here. Huge bedrooms, I've got to say. Okay, so this is the master bedroom. There's a super king size bed, that one, and it makes this room, it looks even bigger, to be honest. Plenty of light, plenty of wardrobe space, all shelved out right to the top there. All the windows are double glazed with fly screens and shutters. And then you notice the patio door going out onto that huge covered terrace. I think that is just absolutely stunning. Privacy wise, 100%. And just so peaceful and quiet. Okay, so here we have a large master ensuite, full-size bath. Loo. Again, these are original tiles, but they really have not dated. Again, downlighters in, glass block wall there. Very nice. Again, like the internal doors, there is a Spanish theme throughout. Again, back to that flooring. It's just works very well. You've got different tones of paint in different rooms. This is bedroom number 2. Again, not quite so big as the first, but AC is in, ceiling fans, double fitted wardrobes. Again, with the slightly smaller ensuite shower, loo and sink. But same theme throughout, so it all works. And then again, patio doors onto the terrace. And the reason that is so good, it's low maintenance. You don't have to paint it. You don't have to do anything with it. It looks the part. It's obviously mega strong being concrete beams. I think it's a great idea. And obviously would have been very expensive to put in at the time. And then finally, this is bedroom number 3. Similar, but single wardrobe there with AC, ceiling fan, central heating, same flooring, and an ensuite as well. Okay, this is going to be an interesting one. Exclusive with VillaSolutions, guys. Sorry to the other agents that do want to collaborate, but sadly we can't do that on this one. But if you want further details, this is Villa El Cerillo. Then please contact us directly on 0034 696 522 171, or indeed view our website, villasolutions.net. Thank you.